The unions came out onto the street, said that. An impromptu press conference, I mean, TV
direct
footage.
lie.
These are the interesting lies. Hello all and welcome to The Interesting Times, a show that likes to take a sideways swipe at politics right here in the UK. MP for Croydon South, a government minister asking, why me? Chris Phillips went on Newsnight to defend the government's stance on taking no action on the rail disputes, and to suffice to say, he got lynched.
We've never said we won't meet the Tories. You've also lied that we left negotiations on Saturday and went to a rally. You are a liar. You're lying. You are a liar. And you're a liar. You're a liar.
Blimey. Haven't seen a person called a liar that many times since Amber Heard started advertising for the DFS closing down sale. So, Chris Phillips is a liar then, is he? So what are the Conservatives lied about, eh?
My big complaint is yesterday afternoon, as these negotiations were ongoing, Mick Lynch and the RMT walked out and went to a TUC rally instead.
Yes, exactly what happened to that meeting, Mick.
Well, he's making it up. What he's saying is untrue. We didn't attend a rally instead of negotiations.
Oh, right.
Mick Lynch is a Marxist who has no interest in anything other than trying to bring down the Conservative government because he wants to push his own political agenda. He's a waste of space and better off not in the trade union.
Yeah, you Marxist.
No, I'm not a Marxist. I'm an elected official of the RMT.
Yeah, you're not Marxist. Okay, anything else?
Mick Lynch has previously said he would not negotiate with the Tory government.
So,
would you be prepared to negotiate with the Tory government, yes or no?
Absolutely.
it is difficult to take the word of the Transport Secretary, a man in the past who has, true story, lied about his name not once, not twice, but 3 times. He's had more aliases than Prince. Helen Herford, the Conservative candidate for the by-election in Hodnington and Tiverton, seen here being told she's Boris Johnson's new ethics advisor, attended a Hustings meeting. A chance to answer some questions from a local audience. First question, please.
In light of the resignations of 2 ethics advisors in less than 2 years, what is your personal view, please, on the moral character of Boris Johnson?
Stop the car! Now, Helen is a former school teacher, and boy, did it show.
But my understanding is it was a commercially sensitive issue. That's what I've been told of. Thank you very much. We wouldn't be open now if it hadn't have been for the rollout of our vaccinations. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. We were the first to do so. Who encourages and is thankful that we still have that Prime Minister. It is very easy to stand on the sidelines and attack and be aggressive.
Excuse me, Class 9, a little bit of quiet, thank you. Now, hands on heads, fingers on lips, and eyes front, otherwise you'll all get detention. In Rwanda. Honiton and Tiverton is a very rural constituency, so Helen has been busy being photographed in rural settings. Here she is in front of cows, in a field, by a gate, and by a cock. Although, no pictures with tractors. Now, back before they were married, Johnson was cheating on his then wife with his press officer. And depressingly, that's not the story. And back in 2018, while he was Foreign Secretary and she was a press officer, he was caught in a compromising position with her in his office. And that's not the story either. No, the story was that during this time, Johnson attempted to get her a job as Chief of Staff at the Foreign Office, a job with an annual salary of at least £100,000. Or at least that was the story. For less than a day. This is the story on page 5 of the early edition of The Times, which was then replaced with this, hardly making the Tories look better story, in the later edition. Number 10 actually confirmed that they'd asked for the story to be pulled as the allegations were totally untrue and a grubby, discredited story. And that would be the end of it, but step forward, MP for Lichfield, a man whose lips are about as much use at hiding the secret as his hairstyle, Michael Fabricant, who tweeted, Boris simply inquired after Carrie's appointment. Oops, someone didn't get the memo. Thanks for confirming it was true though, Michael. Couldn't have impressed Johnson either, who cut short his trip in Ukraine, the country he cares so deeply for, to get on the phone to try to stop the story seeing the light of day. Although, now that everybody's talking about it again. Hello, EasyJet, do you fly directly to Kyiv? And that's it. No time to talk about the fact that Johnson had a minor operation on his nose on Tuesday, presumably to shorten it. But don't worry, we had Dominic Raab in charge for a few hours. So let's take a look at Westminster Tuesday morning. No time to talk about the interest rates rising to their highest levels in 40 years, including food, which is leading to people eating less or not at all, or as the government would no doubt call it, that they are leading the world in tackling obesity. No time to talk about Dominic Raab, that man again, introduction of a British Bill of Rights to be written into UK law. And we've got a sleek copy just landed on the desk here. You have the right to remain silent. Oh, and there are 2 by-elections in the next couple of days. If you're in those areas, get out and vote, you know, while you still can. And thank you so much for watching. And if you are enjoying these vids, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons. And I'll see you all next week. Take care.